again, my name is Carvel Bailey. I'm the owner and CEO of a company called Blessed the Ball Skill Development Academy. And again, that's where we help parents save money on college by helping their kids get college scholarship. My route, I would say, is non-conventional. Played at Rich South as a freshman, played as a sophomore. We didn't transfer. After that, we transferred to, and I was at TF South. And now, that was my junior year. Junior year is big for most athletes. I was stubborn. I didn't play. I wanted to stay with my friends, so I said, junior year, I'm not gonna play. Senior year, I played, wasn't as much as I wanted it to be. High school coach didn't help. Getting in college, the only thing that I knew is the people that my dad knew. We didn't really have money to apply for a lot of different colleges. And so I wound up taking the Division III route. Taking the Division III route, I worked for everything that I got, plain and simple. After a year and a half playing Division III, our coach got fired. That's when life and the business side of sports and basketball really hit me. A new coach comes in, a new coach wants his own staff, his own players. So the coach that recruited me, even though the other coach came in, that coach brought his own players in. So I understood the other side of basketball. So at that point I said, in terms that we all here now, I'm a bet on me. So I went, transferred to UIC as a walk-on, again, getting everything that I earned so that I can play Division I. As a walk-on, I'm pretty sure Rico will tell you, as a scholarship athlete, my job was to be at practice an hour and a half early and stay an hour and a half late, because I had to be the point guard that he was going to see the next night. And so my job was to prepare the scholarship athlete for competition. And so I've always grew up and understood that when you start something, you don't quit. And so from there, the whole college journey, working and life happened. Again, I said I finished here. From there, I started working and started coaching the day after I graduated high school. So I've been coaching for 27 years now. So I understood that there was something else on the other side of basketball. So even though I was still playing, I was coaching during the summer. So from there, I became an educator. As I said, dean of students at Orr Academy, one of the roughest neighborhoods in Chicago. Did that for 5 or 6 years, and continued to coach. Coached on the high school level, coached on the college level. I understood that parents were given a lot of wrong information. Athletes were given a lot of wrong information because, and I'm gonna say it, if don't nobody else say it, there's big money and bad basketball. It's big money in bad athletics, right? It's big money in our ignorance. And so what I'm on a crusade to do is to help spread the truth to 1 million people within the next 2 years and help parents save over $1 million in scholarships. So as a head coach, my job was to tell individuals like Mr. Hill things that he didn't want to hear, but that he needed to hear. And so from there, I wrote a book called Understanding Life Through the Game of Basketball. That's how I grew up. I understood life through this little orange ball that has changed my life. And so I have a couple online programs. I'll get into that later, but that's my story. So when I coach players, talk to parents, I tell them the truth. Tell them things that most people won't tell them because they really want to get on the backs of your student athlete. They want to ride them, like that song now, whatever the song is, right? The Ride 'em Cowboy. Most people out here want to ride your kids like an animal, literally, and see what can they get from them. And so, again, that's what I do. I'm gonna pass it to Rico. And any questions, I'll take that later.